Everyone wants bigger, faster, and fancier. Yet, we all forget about the noblest economy cars. With gas prices always being pretty expensive, most of us worry about how much gas our cars are really guzzling. Finding something fuel efficient under 2K isn't the easiest thing. These cars are definitely budget buys, but they do have extraordinary gas mileage. Well, anyways, I put together 7 cars that you can think about getting under 2K. Number 7 is a 2003 Ford Focus sedan with 27 to 36 miles per gallon, 110 horsepower, wielding a 2.0 4-cylinder. I actually learned to drive a manual in this car, and I can tell you it can handle some gear grinding. With a sturdy chassis, it delivers some great fun. I remember when I was new to cars, trying to gas it and redlining the hell out of the engine. It was great. Great first car to beat on, in my opinion. So for proof, I found the cars on Craigslist, and this one is a 2003 Ford Focus SE, costing $2,200. I can guarantee that this guy would take $1,800 for this car. It is definitely not the prettiest car, but it looks to be well taken care of. With 150,000 miles, it's not that bad. The interior is actually really nice. Looks like everything is working very good in this car. But like I said, if you get the manual, it is a lot more fun. Odd dash setup though. Number 6 is a 2000 Toyota Corolla. With 31 to 38 miles per gallon and 125 horsepower, it has a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder. It is definitely not a flashy car, and like all the cars on this list, but it is nice to your wallet. And labeled as an economy car, our 2012 Dodge Avenger has an average of 20 miles per gallon, and it is labeled as an economy car. This 2000 Toyota Corolla is costing $2,000. It doesn't say the mileage on it, but you don't have to worry about it. This car looks to be in great shape, and the paint looks to be taken care of as well, so that's a bonus. Just like the Ford Focus, it has that nasty seat material, but I mean, you're not looking for luxury when you're looking for good gas mileage. Usually doesn't come in both. Number 5 is a 2002 Chevrolet Geo Prizm with 32 to 41 miles per gallon, 125 horsepower as well, and wielding 1.8 liter 4-cylinder. And yes, it is reliable and dependable because it is essentially a Toyota Corolla. Just the exterior is different. Both these cars make it on the list. Like you'd expect, the ride quality is Toyota smooth, and for a one-night stand, you could find better, but for a long-term contender, this should make your list. This 2002 Geo Prizm is costing $1,500 with 165,000 miles, which, since it is a Toyota, that is nothing. It's kind of weird seeing a Chevy badge on a Toyota, but just like the Corolla, it's an ugly ass car, but super reliable. Number 4 is a 1997 Honda Civic, 37 to 44 miles per gallon, 106 to 127 horsepower, and it has a 1.6 4-cylinder. This is a great buy for anyone looking for a cheap, dependable, reliable, and most modest fuel consumption car as a daily driver. This 97 Honda Civic is costing $1,200. It is manual, which is great, which means it's going to be a whole lot of fun, with an odometer of 160,000 miles. Well, it says 166 here, but either way, it's a Honda, so it's not too bad. And please don't race it out and throw a fart cannon on it. You will be hated by everyone. And since it's only producing 106 to 127 horsepower, you don't need to have a loud exhaust. Oh look, it has a cold air intake. That's a bonus. He rates his interior as a 7 out of 10, and it also has good tires. I love when people type like this. It's like they're yelling, "Hey, it's a good, reliable car. Takes me everywhere. It's my daily. I'm asking $1,500. Or trade for the same value manual car preferred. Message me if interested." Yep, that's how I picture him saying that. Okay, number 3 is 2000's Volkswagen Jetta TDI with 42 to 49 miles per gallon, 90 horsepower, and a 1.9 4-cylinder diesel. It has great gas mileage for a small turbo diesel engine. It is easy to work on, and with a conversion you could run it on waste vegetable grease. So if you have a TDI, look into it. Could be a good conversion, especially if you want a little project. This TDI is costing $2,500 with a lot of miles on the engine, so he should drop it down to $2,000 easily. Just a diesel, it will last a while, and the interior looks to be in pretty good condition. This photo is sideways for some reason. If title was rebuilt, do not meaning car bad. Your grammar bad. That's what's bad. Number 2 is a 1993 Chevrolet Geo Metro, 53 to 58 miles per gallon, 52 horsepower, and 1 liter 3-cylinder. Although the horsepower is minuscule and any car can dust it on the road, this car can outperform a lot of new hybrids in gas mileage. Some owners were able to produce 75 miles per gallon out of this car. The engine is small enough to lift by hand and is easy enough to work on yourself. It is a perfect junker and one of the best cars to have during a fuel crisis for cheap. So, it has its benefits. I have a 1993 Geo Metro here, costing $1,500 with only 91,000 miles. I've read up on a few forums on these cars, and the owners have like above 200,000 miles on it, which is insane. Honestly, not like I'm going to buy this car, but I would be interested in buying this car if I was in this type of bind. It's probably the coolest one on the list, and you can get it in a convertible as well. Only 91,000 miles, a funky looking blue on it, so it's going to stand out. Looks like it might need tires though. Looks a little dry rotted. Needs cosmetic work. We see that. No interior photos, so hopefully the interior looks good. Not a bad buy, in my opinion. Finally, number 1. The car with the best gas mileage on this list is going to go to 2000's Honda Insight with 61 to 68 miles per gallon, 73 horsepower, also wielding a 1 liter 3-cylinder. Fun fact, this car was produced in the same factory as the S2000 and NSX, and it is only weighing 1,900 pounds. Besides the looks, it was laughed at when it came out due to the low gas prices and the SUV boom. Alright, so this one's costing $1,900 with 237,000 miles. Just make sure it's running well, which it probably is, but it's a Honda, so you have Honda reliability. It is a super ugly car. They could have done so much better, and I think, in my opinion, it's definitely the looks of the car that made it die. Oh, and also this is a hybrid, so I think one of the issues is something with the batteries, but make sure you look into that if you're looking into buying this car. Other than that, it's a pretty decent car. Look, it has a futuristic speedometer. He's only averaging 48 miles per gallon, which is insane. He's probably gassing it 24/7. Obviously, he doesn't take care of his car, so it's probably not in the best condition. So you could probably drop down the price a lot, and as well as it being high miles. The car is probably not in the best condition. Definitely not worth $1,900 in my opinion. Yes, some of these cars are very ugly, but if you're trying to find something because you're on a tight budget, you gotta do what you gotta do. However, if I had to pick a car on this list, I would pick the Geo Metro, only because it is probably the funnest car on this list. It has decent reliability because I've seen owners driving the car with minor issues above 250,000 miles. And I'll probably get to the convertible just for hell of it. Alright, so tell me in the description which one is your favorite. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to press that like button and subscribe. This is Chris with AutoMotivate. Have a great day.